Hi everyone, how are you doing? I feel like it's about time. It's about time. If we're overdue for new money, new love, or money, whatever the order is. But we're going to talk about money. Yeah. All right. This is Diary of a Spiritual CEO after all. So I've been busy. I've been a busy bee, and I have been planting seeds and nurturing them, and Spirit has really been teaching me and guiding me on some things. So I got a new job. It's a temporary job. But I got my check and I was like, are you guys out of your mind? And they had the nerve and the audacity to take taxes out of the little that they were giving me, that I put 40 hours of my time, my energy into. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. This should not be happening. Like, if you're spending all of your time doing this, you should be able to at least meet your basic expenses. Whatever your basic budget is, right? You should be able to meet it if you're putting your time into it. So Spirit has been really on my ass about fair exchange, about directing your energy in the right things, about being intentional, about doing less and attracting more. So I actually was guided to write a book about it. Okay, so the link will be in the description box. Because I was over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. We're going into 2026, and this work your ass off and do 99,000 things at the same time and have no time for yourself, no time for the people you love, no time for your children. It's just, I'm over it. I'm over it. And especially being a starseed, empath, light worker, very unique. Like, I know some of you are. If you are even drawn to these videos, it's because you're like that too. We are not supposed to be doing the matrix stuff. We're not supposed to be doing it the matrix way. You will find that you rebel against the whole regime, right? It's crazy. You're going to find that I'm going to do a video on this, but you don't fit in. So I created, I wrote an ebook and I created an agency. It's called Lotus Consulting Agency, and it is for individuals like myself, okay? Starseeds, light workers, empaths, spiritual entrepreneurs, heart-based, heart-centered business owners. Let's all just meet under one umbrella. Let's meet at one place and get stuff done our way, okay? And really create the life we're supposed to be living, because this whole 9 to 5, you put 40 hours a week in, and at the end of the week when you get your check, you're depressed. It's not cutting it. It's not cutting it for me. I don't know about you, but it's not cutting it for me. So I'm doing a webinar. I created a webinar, and I'm just showing some things that Spirit has taught me and has been guiding me and has really placed in my heart. So this webinar talks about identifying money blocks. It also talks about a meditation that I was guided to that helped me to really address money blocks, first off, and to create from the wealth of what I am. I told you I did an ebook. I created a few other streams of income. I created this consulting agency is one of those streams. I'm on a few platforms doing readings. I take personal readings. I sell products, digital products. I teach in private communities. The wealth of your soul. There's so many things that you can do. Do not get caught up, please. If there's anything I can impart on you, do not get caught up in this matrix way of doing things. That's really just to keep you stuck in rebranded slavery, because it's not cutting it. Not cutting it at all. I don't know about you, but it wasn't cutting it for me. So if you are interested in joining the agency and learning how to create multiple streams of income, if you've had this idea that Spirit has placed in your heart and you really want to know how to plant it and nurture it, join the agency. Okay, you get 100% out of what you put in, but it's so worth it. It's absolutely worth it. It is a very unique agency for very unique individuals, very unique energies like myself, who want to do things a different way, who are being called to do things a different way, step out of that box that you've been put in, or they're trying really hard to force you in there and force you to stay in there and create the lifestyle that you want. This is not a get rich quick. It's not that, but it is living in abundance, material prosperity, and spiritual prosperity. It is very much living in that, living in peace, harmony, and balance, not having to worry about your bills, not having to worry about money, and being able to be in alignment with your soul's calling, right? And I just, it don't get no better than that for me, right? So if you are interested, the link to join the webinar, or if you're just interested in joining the agency, you learn these things. This is what the agency is about, right? So I'm here shuffling the cards. I think I was supposed to talk to you. Yeah, I'm very excited to be sharing this. And yeah, if you are spiritual and you have something that you want to share and you want to be around like-minded individuals and you want to learn how to actually do it, I mean back end, front end, all type of ends here on learning how to do this and really work your garden. This is those that recognize that no one's giving you your flowers, so you better plant your own garden. Spiritual doesn't mean broke. Spiritual doesn't mean so humble that you are living at the poverty line and you're too humble to ask for something. How are you going to get it if you don't ask? Yeah. So this is for those. This is a PSA. I'm calling my people. Anyway, let's get into the money reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. And towards the tail end of the reading, we can get into some love. Also, check out the playlist. Check out the playlist. I'm slowly but surely putting things in there. The webinar link will be, I'll do a video for that, and it will be in a few of the playlists as well. But the description box, the comment section, there you can find the link for the webinar. If you are interested in finding out what your money blocks are, how to identify some, it does go deeper into getting joining the community or getting one-on-one consulting. But it's a really, really good meditation that I want to share with everyone because it really opened me up to doing some very specific things that have been giving me a result that I want. So I don't feel like I'm enslaved. Yeah. All right. Okay, Spirit. Plug over. Okay, 747 on the timer. What messages do you have for the collective in regards to finances? What would you like them to know? Money, career, their bank account. What do you want them to know? It's all about the energy of money. Money is energy. What would you like them to know about the energy of money or their energy of money? I clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. I am a clear, open, and receptive channel for the highest vibrational messages. Let's see what we got. Ooh, you got the conduit. You got the conduit. Oh, you got the healer. Look at that. Nice. And you got divine surrender, but that came in reverse. Now, you know, I read cards however they drop. If they drop slanted, I'm going to read it. If they drop in reverse, I'm going to read it. If they drop upright, I'm going to read it. Okay? We do real readings around these parts. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify. I clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the conduit. What's the conduit? I love the artwork on this deck. Oh, lots of swords here. You got 4 swords, 3 swords. The sun in reverse. Oh. What's the healer? Oh, wow. What's divine surrender in reverse? What's divine surrender in reverse? Holy. Well, let's get into it. So some of you could feel like you have taken some kind of financial risk that it didn't go as planned, or you did not get the return on investment. You could be feeling like money is flowing away from you it's like you're spending more than you're making. Some of you could feel like you're in a job that is oppressive, or it's taking up all of your time and you don't have time to do what you really want. Some of you could have actually lost a job, but Spirit is saying use this free time to do things that you wouldn't have, that you wanted to do, but you didn't have time to do. It may be leading to something else. For some of you in the past, it was like, when it came to your finances, it was heartbreaking, right? There was a lot of pressure on you. You could have been working a job that you didn't like, trying your best to not lose your mind, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, taking losses at the same time. There seems to be something here that was very heartbreaking for you with your finances. This could have been a job loss. This could have been a divorce or separation that cost a lot of money in the end. But it looks like Spirit says to go with the flow of money. Sometimes you'll be called to save. Sometimes you'll be called to spend. It's always learning how to find balance, but there's a time and season for everything. It looks like in the past you were in a season of things leaving, especially with your finances. This could have been jobs, you losing jobs, or losing relationships, or leaving relationships that were costing you financially in the long run. It just seems like things were really stressful and heartbreaking for you with your finances. Some of you could have been in a toxic work environment. Some of you are overworking, being underpaid, or some of you were being paid well, but it was at the expense of your life. It's like you got good benefits, you made a good salary, or you made good hourly wage, but you had no life. I feel like there was some kind of loss here, but ultimately it was to create something better. It was to get you to step back and ask yourself, is this what I want? Remember, money is energy, right? So the same way how you're doing something that you don't like to make money, use energy like that, is the same way how you can do something that you do love, you do enjoy, that allows you to have balance in your life and bring in finances as well. It doesn't have to be all stress and pressure and you losing your damn mind, and it doesn't have to be that way. I feel like some of you, you were learning in the past to go with the flow, as it seems like there was some resistance here, a lot of resistance. Some of you could have been holding on to a job that you absolutely hated, but because it paid the bills. Some of you lacked confidence in, would I be able to do something else different? Would I be able to start a new career now at this stage in the game? Spirit, can I get one on Four of Swords? I clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. What's Four of Swords? Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Yeah, I told you. Some of you would say money is energy, and the energy that you are getting off of the way how you were bringing in finances, Spirit was like, no, you don't do it that way. You do not do it that way. What's Three of Swords? I feel the energy of someone you absolutely hated where you worked. You hated it. But you lacked the confidence in going to do something else, creating something. And then look at this. Heartbreaking, because Spirit was telling you this is not the way how you're supposed to be doing it. I've told you, I can't make this shit up. I really can't. How you are going about things in the 5D, get a 9 to 5, no shade to anybody who has 9 to 5. I'm not saying quit your job right now and start a side hustle or start a business. I'm not saying that. That's dumb. We don't do dumb things around here. But there is a way. I feel like Spirit was pushing you to make that integration of gradually getting yourself out of what you had created for yourself and learning how to create something different. something very, very different. Some of you in this collective, you are supposed to be doing something what is deemed as or viewed as unorthodox. Spirits that take an unorthodox approach to your finances, to your career. That is, you ain't gonna be, this is not doing what everybody else is doing. This is dancing to the beat of your own drum, being a trailblazer, being that first example. What's the sun in reverse? Yeah, I'm telling you, because this was going to balance all your energy. Some of it you hated. So you could have gotten used to associating making money with something that is just drudgery and laborious and just unpleasant, stressful, full of pressure. You could have gotten used to that when it came to attracting money into your life. You were, whoever this is, you are used to working on, I'm hearing it's hard out here for a pimp, right? Working your ass off, okay? Excuse the pun. But just to make ends meet, trying your best not to lose your mind. And Spirit's like, you're not going to get it that way. It's not going to come that way. First off, you're chasing money. You should be attracting money. Spirit had to get you in a place where you're like, F it. I can't do it this way anymore, right? To bring back, restore balance. Money is energy and you got to be balanced. First off, money is like water. It flows. Money doesn't respond to being hoarded very well, to being hoarded. Money doesn't respond to either being frivolous with it either, right? So it's not about saving every last dime that you got, excuse me, because you're afraid to spend it. That's still living in lack. And it's not about spending every dime that you have because you have it like that. Balance. Balance is important. Spirit was forcing you to come back into balance. Some of you could have been emotional spending because you could have been in a horrible relationship. This could be with your career. This could be with somebody personally, romantically. But it's like your go-to was to spend money to feel better, but then it was this vicious cycle because you felt better in the moment, but then after you get your credit card statement or you're looking at your account and you're like, you really could have used that money to take care of something else, but you just had to get those shoes that you really didn't need. But at the time, you get where I'm going with this, right? It wasn't helping. Spirit also wanted someone in this collective to take a very creative approach to attracting finances, or you're supposed to have take a creative approach to your career. It's a conduit. Money's a conduit. Spirit wanted you to learn how to let it flow. When it's time to spend, you spend. When it's time to save, you save, but always have balance. So you're not spending too much. You're not saving too much. Just enough for you. Wow. It looks like, so that looks like it was in the past. I'm not going to lie. It looks like in the past, Spirit put you between a rock or allowed you to put yourself between a rock and a hard place. But this was also to show you that you are very much in control of your finances. And money doesn't tell you what to do. You tell it what to do. Okay. Some of you felt like you were at the mercy of your paycheck, right? I live paycheck to paycheck. And Spirit's like, no, you don't. Unless you believe that, unless you choose to live like that. But you could it's all a matter of perspective. You can view your paycheck as, this is just a stream of income. I have others. All right. Take an unorthodox approach. Wow. Because I see here that you're healing in some way and becoming more confident, having more faith, and also aligning. You're aligning. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're aligning. What's strength? Oops, sorry about that. Some of you could be seeing butterflies. Feel free to check out my other channel, The Butterfly Effect Tarot. I'm just saying that because I see all these butterflies. This card doesn't come out. So I'm like, okay, whoever I'm speaking to, your energy is so much better now. In a way, it sucks what happened in the past with your finances, your career, your job, whatever it was, right? We're talking about the energy of money. It looks like you went through a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of unhappiness, a lot of loss. But Spirit really wanted to do a reset within you It's like the way how you have been conditioned and programmed to do things is not, it's not conducive to the results that you want. And a lot of it came from feeling obligated or feeling responsible, or even it's like other people forcing their responsibilities on you and you're just taking it. Like, okay, I'm paying your cell phone now, I'm paying your car note now, I'm taking care of this for you now. And it was like, well, when you needed help, you never got it. Some of you are around people who either couldn't or wouldn't help you, but you were always bending over backwards to help them. And this left you feeling depleted and drained and used and taken for granted. Just not appreciated, right? You're working your ass off to help people they didn't care, right? They just looked at you as how can you benefit them and how are you helping them out? And Spirit wants you to look at that. Like, you should, first off, the money that you're making, you should be doing stuff for yourself that you enjoy, because you got to pour into your own cup before you can pour into anyone else's. So Spirit had to do a hard set for you to realize that you need to be doing things that you love. Everything that you desire, especially when it comes to your money, it has to come from love. And it starts with love for yourself. I love myself enough to make sure that I'm taking care of everything I need to take care of for myself. Nobody's shit gets done around here until my stuff gets taken care of. Someone got a hard reset because you were doing things backwards. Spirit wanted you to do things a completely different way, as a matter of fact. What strength? So it looks like you're healing from this. Some of you are a lot more confident now. You're taking more confident actions towards what it is that you desire. You feel like you're taking inspired action towards ideas. Yes, you're opening your mind to things now. Going towards that unorthodox approach, right? What's the star? Some of you had some idea that you've always wanted to do. I'm hearing pulling on some idea, some energy that you could have been like, nope, I got to stay at this job. I got to do this. It's paying the bills right now, or it's paying for this, or taking care of this, or someone in this collective too. You may be getting like support payments from someone, and Spirit wants you to, I keep hearing it's not going to be there for long, right? So remember, after your child turns a certain age, that money doesn't come in anymore. So they want you to start creating something for yourself from now. Let it start growing from now. So when that money doesn't come in anymore, you're not even missing it because you've already replaced it, right? Excuse me. So I feel like you're opening your mind to other ideas, inspired ideas. You're taking inspired action. I love this confidence about you. What's the star? You're taking confident moves. You're making confident money. Ooh, what a word. What a word. What's the star? It's like whatever you're attracting finances now that know they're supposed to be in your bank account, in your pocket, be spent by you. That's what you're attracting. What's the star? Yeah, you're healing. Whoever this resonates with as well, you may be partnering up. You may be collaborating with others. I'm hearing networking, community, but it's like-minded individuals. The energy is all the same where you're going, right? So it's all about elevation. It's all about growth. It's all about abundance, right? You could have switched up your whole circle here. Instead of talking to people that are not really on anything, now you're talking to business owners. Join the community, okay? Join the agency, right? And everybody is throwing seeds into the soil and growing and helping each other to nourish. And it's really, you're realizing too that you don't have to do everything by yourself. You show up as the healer. So you're always the helper. You're always the go-to. You're always the fixer. You're always the problem solver. You're always the one that makes sure that everybody and everything is running smoothly and everybody and everything is good. But who does that for you? So Spirit had to do a hard reset because you were doing it the wrong way. And for you, it was the wrong way for you. And this is also attracting people who are going to be pouring into you as well. There is some kind of collaboration here or group work or community that you are going to be attracting to yourself, right? It's like moths to a flame. What's King of Swords in reverse? Moths to a flame. Yes. And you're also being told to keep your business to yourself, collective. There is someone in your energy who does not want you to flourish, especially in your career. especially with your finances in terms of your stability. There is someone in your energy who does not want that for you. So Spirit said, shh, don't just tell anybody your business. If they don't have anything to do with what it is you're like directly in alignment with what it is you're doing, do not tell anybody. Okay. So if this is not a part of a community, a networking, or some kind of collaboration, don't go out and tell everybody else what you're doing, because there is someone in your energy who is not happy about this. Also, collective, Spirit wants you to work on your mindset. Continue to work on your mindset about your finances. Also, be aware of the things that you're saying to yourself. Can I get one more? I just want to clarify something here. Wasn't expecting this reading to be so long. Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. What's King of Swords in reverse? You may be confused about something, or Spirit doesn't want you to focus on any type of conflict. Especially some of you could have been dealing with a narcissist. Spirit said anything that they say doesn't matter. Anything that they said to you, it does not matter. Okay? Because someone could have been trying to out your flame before it really started to burn, or dim your light before you really started to shine here, because they knew. They saw this star quality in you. So it's like, let me keep you down so you're just focused on taking care of me. You can do good, but not better than me. All right? So Spirit wanted you to get away from someone too, so that you could focus on your own healing. What's this King of Swords in reverse? Yeah, I'm telling you. And this is also about speaking better to yourself, being more positive, but not only what you're doing, what you're being called to do requires work. How you're being called to regroup and reorganize and restructure your finances, your career, it's going to require work. It's not going to require working under duress or drudgery or, right? So I'm just going to say it's like slave labor. It's not going to require that, but it is going to require work. There is going to be sweat equity that's going to be involved here, but it's like when you go to the gym and you get a good workout and you feel good and all the endorphins are flowing and your cortisol levels are low, and it's like that. Like I'm putting work in, but I'm seeing results and I'm getting what I need to get from it. I'm feeling good, right? Spirit needed to give you a hard reset on aligning with the energy of true abundance, true prosperity. It's getting back to self-love. It's getting back to honoring yourself. It's getting back to giving yourself credit for how far you've come as well. Not beating yourself up about losses, and just continuing to move forward. Listening to the ideas and taking positive action for it, because this is going to heal your finances. Some of you have some $1 million ideas that you're sitting on, and Spirit said, start planting those seeds. Start planting those seeds. Something is timeless as well. You could have been getting a message or some kind of guidance to do something for a long time to help your finances turn around or balance them out. And you've been given the chance to do that now. I'm hearing the road has been cleared. The way has been cleared. Spirit had to get some people away from you and then work on your mindset, work on your energy so that you can attract in what it is that you are supposed to be doing here, or what it is that you want to create. Spirit, please clarify Two of Wands. So someone in this collective, Spirit wants you to let go of trying to control how the way how something is going to come in. When you take an unorthodox approach to things, you just got to go with the flow, because you don't know what seed's going to sprout first. You don't know what it takes to sprout that seed. Spirit just said plant them, right? So Spirit wants you to let go of, I also feel like it's a feeling of overwhelm or feeling like you have no control. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm not saying you're a control freak, but you do want to know where your finances are going, where they're coming from, you know? And I personally don't feel like anything's wrong with that. But Spirit is saying to leave some room for flow, because this allows you to embody the energy of least resistance. You could be feeling like you have to have a 9 to 5, or you have to be doing things a specific way in order to make money. And Spirit is really working on you to get yourself out of that whole mindset there. What's Two of Wands in reverse? Spirit wants you to let go of control. Yes. And just be grateful, right? Just be thankful for the things you can, that are in your power to control. Be thankful for what you already have, and let Spirit take care of the rest. Spirit wants you to take a hands-off approach to things and more connect with your energy. Six of Swords, because the way how you were doing something was not working. What's Six of Swords in reverse? It was creating a stalemate for you. Yes. And it's okay. You don't know what you don't know. It's okay. Spirit is, you're being reprogrammed right now. Okay. You're being retaught how to, this is relearning. Exactly. Relearning how to do things the 5D way. Welcome to 5D, baby. You're learning how to integrate. It's not about pushing against the current. It's not about struggle. It's not about overburdening yourself. And it's not about that at all. What's Ace of Swords in reverse? And you just didn't know that. You didn't know that. Spirit is also teaching you how to fight a different way, though. It's a calmer way. It's by being intentional. It's by being intentional. You have your ancestors here that are helping you with this. You can let go and let Spirit handle the big heavy stuff. And you focus on the light things. It's like when I go grocery shopping and I have a bunch of grocery bags, I call my son and I'm like, help me with the big bags. And I give my daughter, she's 7. I give her the little bags with the little bags in it. She's really not carrying anything. So, and she's happy to just because she just thinks that she's helping, right? And this is what Spirit is telling you to do. Let us take care of the heavy stuff. You just do your part. Do the light stuff. Plant your seeds. Go towards the ideas you have, okay? Have fun while doing it. Come from a space of love. Love for yourself. Love yourself so much that you want really good things for yourself, okay? You want your money to be like this. You want to live this kind of lifestyle. And never be afraid to, it's not even never be afraid. It's learning is lifelong, just like growth, just like healing. I feel like you're healing from a mentality, a mindset, an energy of lack and scarcity, right? And this is the way how you're supposed to do it, but it hasn't been working. You're ascending as well. You are ascending. And this is it's really going to change how you view money, prosperity, abundance. It's really changing that. Some of you didn't know that you could fight a different way. You could stand for yourself a different way by just being intentional and going towards what it is that you truly desire. Choosing not to be stuck, choosing not to stay somewhere where it's not giving you what it is that you need, right? What it is that you need and the things that you want. You don't have to stay there. You can do something else. You can do something unconventional. It's okay. Right? Spirit's saying, let go and let God. Jesus wants to take the wheel here. Jesus is a G driver. Okay. Right? Jesus has his full license. So let Jesus drive. Okay. And you sit back and you daydream. You look out the window and you daydream and you're like, oh, that looks like a nice place. What would it be like over there? What would it be like to live like this? What would it be like to make $10,000 a month? That's what you do. Oh, I got this idea. I'm going to do it. Spirit also wants you to learn how to take practical steps. It's great being positive, but you can't just, it's not all about, oh, I'm going to dream this and then it's going to happen. No, you got to put some work in. Okay. Balance. This is about taking confident, inspired action from inspired ideas. Okay. Taking confident action towards inspired ideas. So you are going to have to do something, but the way you were doing it before, you don't do it that way at all. Okay, that's not it. Not it at all. Wow. Spirit, can I get one last message for the collective when it comes to their finances? The leader, yes, take charge. Take charge. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're a natural born leader. You are supposed to be responsible for your own finances, your own abundance, your career, how you do things. This is my entrepreneur, business owner, or high level management, executive management card. Okay. You're a natural born leader. So Spirit is saying, take charge, take control. Okay. And design things the way you want to design them. And it's not going, whoever I'm speaking to, you're very different here. You're very unique. And you have been trying to keep yourself in a box of old, outdated programming that really, and when I say old, outdated, I mean, it's not even your timeline. It's not your timeline. And Spirit is helping you to integrate into your new timeline because it's coming. It's already coming out. That's why you feel all of this discomfort and why you felt like you were in between a rock and a hard place and why you were so unhappy with what you're doing because you're not supposed to be doing it that way. Okay, so the link for Lotus Leads Consulting Agency will be in the description box. Okay. I will also be posting the webinar in the description box and in the comment section. Okay, so if this reading resonates with you, if you feel called to just come and check it out, the links are there. Okay, but this was great. Let me know if any of it resonates. I'm going to actually separate the love reading because this was pretty long. So I'm going to go into a quick new love reading. If you're interested, I'll catch you over there. Okay, bye.